Universal Studios Japan released a teaser trailer revealing their new big event that's going to be starting May 17th, 2018. There's this meme that's going around right now where everyone's like, oh man, Avengers Infinity War is the most craziest crossover ever. And then people always then counter it with some weird stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that silly meme that's going. So this literally is like almost an answer to that. It's like, oh, it's like here, hold my beer, you know. So essentially, what's going on is Universal Studios Japan is going to be hosting the Universal Studios Japan Universal Spectacle Night Parade, which is going to be this huge interactive parade event that's going to be happening again May 17th, 2018, moving forward, and it's going to feature all these different properties in all this. Picture like I guess the Thanksgiving parade of Times Square.
Macy's,
Yeah, the
Macy's
Macy's
Thanksgiving
parade.
Parade
Thank
in New
you.
York.
And in New York, but
I
just
think Disney does day parades and night parades as well
yeah,
too.
Disney is known for their big parades and stuff too. So yeah, you're actually right. It's probably more in line to this, but this is a nighttime one that's
Mm.
supposed to be like a lot of neon lights and special attractions. So it's pretty much it's Harry Potter with all the villains and the good guys in that, the Minions, Jurassic World with the T-Rex, and of course Transformers, but more specifically Optimus Prime and Megatron in their 2007 designs, and the Moon Driller that was seen originally in Dark of the Moon, like that driller monster thingy. That
Yeah, it looks like
I
a
think that we also
sandworm
saw
almost.
with Shockwave.
Right, right.
So it's this crazy like crossover thing, and again I'll link the trailer, but it's just this over the top nutty just clash of all these different brands in this giant crazy parade that's going to be happening in Universal Japan. No word yet if this is going to be brought over for Universal Studios in America, because I know Universal Studios in America has a big Transformer representation right now already there.
I
From
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a testing ground to see how it fares, how it does, how can they refine it for Universal Studios America. That's what I'm betting
Well,
on.
the one thing that is definitely
It's like the
confirmed
test market.
is the Transformer movies do a lot better in Japan and China.
Mm.
No offense to my brothers of that side of the ocean, but their taste for well written movies is vastly different than our taste. Um, just do a little Google search for Will Smith talking about Wild Wild West and cultural differences in moviegoers. It's a very interesting topic that he brought up. I
It's
think
a
it's an
big
art.
giant robot. Got to go see the movie The Big Giant
Well,
Robot
there's a
in
lot of things. That's a whole other
That's one
discussion.
thing.
Yeah, it's a whole other discussion, but it's just I think that, and not to mention using the 2007 designs for Prime and Megatron also say something to me. But I think
Mm.
that those movies had a really big important impact over there, and they're a lot more beloved than us that kind of look at it and go, oh, the sigh, you know. So I think that they're going to bring it there because they know that's guaranteed success because those are brands that are all very popular over there. They're popular here too, all those brands I just
Yeah.
mentioned. But I mean, even Harry Potter. Harry Potter's huge over there. Huge, huge, huge. I remember watching a Japanese variety show where they got like all these fans of the show that were like of the
All fans
movies
of the movies, yeah. The movies and the books.
that were born and raised in Japan, and they're obsessed with it. You know, and like they know the names of all the American actors and everything, and same thing. Minions is
Like
huge there.
I would say it's just as big because I know the newest movie is supposed to be coming out soon.
Okay.
Which is the prequels and talking about the Avengers of like Dumbledore and one of the people that wrote one of the books they study from, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But
But either way,
yeah.
so this is something
Again,
that's,
like I said, I'm pretty sure this is like a test market
oh
thing.
yeah,
And
it
they're
is.
gonna say then they're probably gonna tweak it a little bit more to push whichever is the most popular for whichever makes sense for North America.
Well, especially because Jurassic World is key here.
Hmm.
The Harry Potter stuff that they showed is the first movie stuff. The Minion stuff, that's kind of, I don't want to say it's universal, but it's just like, with no pun intended, but it kind of applies to all those Minion
Well,
and
yeah,
Despicable
I
Me
could see
movies.
the Minions in the sense where like something like Mr. Bean, where he's not really speaking a actual language.
No, but I'm saying
It
like
can kind of just
in
translate
terms
easily.
of what's current right now, because the Harry Potter stuff they're showing is the first Harry Potter stuff. The Minion stuff that doesn't really set it to a specific movie of Minions or Despicable
Yeah,
Me.
they don't. It's you have the third movie that came out last, and then before that was the Minions solo movie.
There
But
you go.
yeah, I mean,
And then again, the
you can milk that
Transformer
as long as
stuff
you want.
is the 2007 movie designs and the Dark of the Moon Driller. And then the only thing that's really current is supposedly it's the Jurassic World T-Rex, meaning like it's the
Mm.
old T-Rex from the first movie but with
Yeah, yeah,
slashes
yeah.
on his face.
With the
So it's
scar. I
yeah,
think it's a she. I think
or
it's
she.
a. I
So
can't
like
remember.
so that's the only one that kind of says, "Hey, that's the new movie that's coming essentially." So even that shows that it's something that outside of that Jurassic World presence, it's something that if they did it a year later, it's you don't have to rush it because it's not really there to match anything that's in theaters currently.
Right. Okay.
So it's something just I wanted to bring up, and it's a cool video that I'm going to link in the description that people could check out and see the most craziest mashup of all these brands together in one thing in this little Japanese teaser trailer.